What kind of assets are those? Pepe, Andy, Wolf, Brett. These are the assets you want to be holding on the next move up and accumulating at the lows at the right times, because this is not a perpetual bleed. This is not a perpetual downtrend, assets cooked, decimated. No, it's right at the major demand level, right? These assets are going to be the ones that are going to be winners on the next leg up, because all the liquidity, all the money that got drained and siphoned out of the markets over these last couple of months left the shit projects, left the projects that weren't going to be around for the rest of the cycle, left the projects that are going to be dead after this cycle, and they're going to start rotating back into the winners. So what we had over these last couple of months was a huge flush of the market out of the losers, out of all the extra altcoins, out of the other bullshit projects that nobody was going to bid long term. When that money finds its way back into the market, you're going to see the winning projects pump that much harder, because all that money is going to get concentrated back into winners. Pepe, Brett, Andy, Wolf. And then, of course, the other assets that we're accumulating inside of the Discord, which I'm going to start talking about with the gentleman inside the Discord too, because we're almost at the time where it makes sense to bid them now that the downside is, mostly muted. So you take a look at something like Pepe compared to, I'll show you. We can even do something like, what's a coin that shat itself? Like Cerebro. You look at Cerebro. Look. Pepe has been around. I gotta find something that's been around longer. But look at Cerebro. It's just like, this is an example of something that was a winning asset that was doing fantastic. That as soon as the hype was over, it's just perpetual bleed. There's no real base forming. It's just down, 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 down. Look, right? This is what's gonna happen. A lot of people are gonna end up buying these coins that they have no idea the chart looks like this. It's just dying dead, thinking that it's going to pump back up, when in reality, it's charts like Pepe, charts like Andy Wolf that actually still have structure, that aren't at fucking zero, that are going to perform, because it's just not a perpetual bleed all the way down here. No, there's a base right here. It's been around long enough, has enough liquidity, has enough interest in it, where this base will hold, and down in here, generational bid. Down in here, generational bid. Because eventually you're going to get that move, that pop back up to the upside, where you go to new all-time highs, right? You got to know what assets to accumulate right now. That's going to be the toughest part of this cycle, is that so many things have been destroyed and beaten up to the point where they're never going to come back. The charts are not salvageable. The hype is no longer there. The narrative is no longer there. You got to be able to concentrate your capital into the winners. It's not just a fucking close your eyes and throw a dart at the dartboard. You hit something, you win. No, it's certainly going to be winners are going to win. Okay, the rich get richer. So you have to understand what's trading well, what's trading correlated to major assets like the Boys Club, which is trading correlated to Ethereum. Bid those, knowing that we're oversold, that we're bottoming out on the market, to then ride that momentum, ride that way back up to the upside. So something like Pepe, I'll even give you a target on something like this. What is that? I didn't even see that. Get that out of there. I'll even show you a target on Pepe. You can draw the range. You can draw the range like that. I'm looking at Pepe. Once IWM breaks out, we get the alt season, we get that next leg up. I'm saying at least. Tag this. What is that? Maybe not that. Hold on. At the very least, you're getting this. I have to figure out what the market cap on this is. But at the very least, you're getting this 1.618 to play, okay? Even if you get just this 1.618 to play, which I believe it goes higher than that, but even if you just get that on the move back up, you break this previous all-time high. That move on Pepe alone, just from where it's at right now, it's a 5x, over a 5x. So you over 5x your money on that move. You go to something like Andy, which obviously is going to do more multiples than Pepe. Pepe does a 5x. Andy will do 10 plus x. Let's look at Andy. Get those wicks down there. Look, Andy swept that final low. Even if you want to draw the fibs like this is one major range. That was a little deviation at the bottom. Draw it like right there. Let's draw it like this. I'm seeing this at the minimum get hit. So what does that move? 27x. Not bad. That's what I'm saying. Like, you hear 27x and you think, holy shit, that's a ton. No, that makes sense. That's what it would go to, because that would be 1.12 or $1.1 billion market cap, which makes sense. If Pepe goes to where it's supposed to go, Andy absolutely can run to a $1 billion market cap, which of course right now sounds, oh my gosh, that's so insane. There's no way that's possible. No, of course it's possible. Andy's already been at 300 plus million. So from the previous all-time highs, if Andy could just do a couple more X's, it's already at $1 billion. Right? It's just, that's why these lows, when you understand when to bid, everybody else is scared, everybody else is cheating, nobody thinks it's possible. This is where the savages come in and bid like heroes. Same thing right here. Like, we've been at these prices before, right? People who are bidding here, people who are bidding here, bidding down here, they benefit from that move. People bidding down here, they benefit from this move, right? And those aren't small moves. 7x. $8x. Boom, 27x. You get Andy to go to new all-time highs because Ethereum goes to new all-time highs. You're ripping off at 27x. Grand into 27K. 10 grand into 270,000. 100 grand into 2.7 million. I like that. All right, gentlemen. All right, gentlemen, that's the fucking juice for today. Outside of that, that's all I got. I got to get on this meeting. For those of you not already inside of the network, the fraternity, the university network for the ultimate professional, I encourage you to do so as quickly as humanly possible. I'm telling you, there's no time to waste. There's no time to wait around for making money, position yourself in the markets, this and that. Quit waiting. People who are slow lose.